Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the Midway Bowl. So we're here for week 4, and this week, I think, maybe, I can finally get my first points. I'm here at the bottom of the Bauer division, but I have played the 3 people seated higher than me. That's Jadu, Toro, and Lunacy. This week I am playing chinesemaster, who is the second lowest seed in the division. So hopefully I've got a chance, but he has won 2 of his 3 games, so certainly nothing is guaranteed here. He won pretty convincingly. Wow, Jesus. He had the best score in the entire division in week 2. And then he honestly played pretty well week 1, despite losing. And then again, wow, okay, it looks like he might be a little underrated, to be honest. Because it looks like he outscored me in all 3 of the first 3 weeks. So so much for this being easy, but hopefully I can win. But yeah, just going to jump right in. Week 4, let's go. Starting with the minute 30 per round as usual. Starting with an area code I don't know as usual, but wow. Never mind. Well, that is an area code I do know if I did just think about it, but we have the outline of Alaska there. I'll be honest, did not think Alaska at all when I first looked at this, but I suppose it does make sense, yeah, with the yellow plates and everything. So, is it Fairbanks or is it Anchorage is the next question. I don't see any mountains, but that's kind of because I just can't really see anything, so I still am kind of leaning towards Anchorage for this, thinking it might just be a fairly well-off sort of district in the city. Not sure where that would be, maybe around here or something. It's kind of an east-west road that sort of curves up, something like this. Screw it, why not? I don't think that's correct, but hopefully it's at least Anchorage. It is, yeah, and it's down there, but that's fine. 11 points lost. Not a problem. Wow. What is this? See, this is the type of thing I feel like I should know. Wow. I've never seen this, though. So I think it's California. It's clearly right on the coast. Watch it be Florida. Maybe it is. I don't even know. I don't recognize it at all, though, so I think I'm gonna go sort of southern, like this kind of neck of the woods, like, but on the coast. Something like that, maybe. I mean, I could see it being, like, up here, but I guess I just don't recognize the area at all, so it seems weird, so that's why I'm going southern, and then it's going to end up being Florida, and I'm going to look like a moron, but I'm going to guess. And that is not half bad. I don't know how AJ ever knew that. That is insane. But that really could have been worse. I mean, at least I got that it was Southern California, so I'm not going to complain. Now that, to me, looks like an Illinois plate, but every time I think a plate looks like a plate, it ends up not being that plate because I suck at plates. So, that says USA, but I can't read anything else. However, I could definitely see this being Illinois is the thing. It definitely looks like Chicago. So, it's going to have to be my guess, I think. I'll go Glenview, Illinois. And, yeah, not going to worry about it too much. Just send it. It is Michigan. Really? Okay, so what did I say about me thinking a plate is a plate and then it's never that plate? There you go. Apparently, that was a Michigan plate. I don't know what Michigan plate that was. I don't know what made that a Michigan plate, but it was a Michigan plate. Okay, moving on. We have 4-digit oval highways. And we have Bullock, Penn. It's not Pennsylvania, because that wouldn't make sense for the highways. Now, I want to say it's Virginia, because I think Virginia is the one that has those highways. Do they have 4-digit highways in Virginia? Crap. Maybe they don't. Oh, this is actually a problem. Okay, well, I thought I knew what I was talking about, and now it seems I don't. So, is it Iowa? No. I don't think it is. Is it Kentucky? Yes, I think it's Kentucky. 1970 something. I feel like looking for Bullock might be a better use of my time here. But it's probably small. 1942. I don't know if they're grouped in any sort of logical way. But I think Kentucky is my best bet. So I'm just going to plop it in the middle. So, Mount Zion Baptist Church. Bullock, Penn. Okay, I don't see anything that says Bullock or Penn or anything else. So, honestly, I really can't complain. This could be so much worse. I've set my standards a fair bit lower now, so I don't feel too bad about where I am. Alright, now is when I make a total fool of myself, though. What in the world is that plate? It's like red on the bottom and then like yellow. Sorry, what? I don't understand. Like, why do I not know what this is? Like, that looks distinctive enough that I should know. Is it Maryland? Maybe it's Maryland. No, what? Is this really Maryland? No, I'm actually such a clown. And then there's like a green plate out of nowhere there. Is it New Mexico? No, I actually... It doesn't look like Maryland. But this is going to be wrong. Oh, it is New Mexico. What? Like, genuinely, like, I don't understand plates, man. Like, the last I checked, New Mexico plates were just yellow. But every single one of those plates was, like, this weird, like, red-yellow gradient. Like, am I missing something? Like, it didn't look like Maryland, so I should have known it wasn't there, but the plates were just throwing me. Like, I swear they're just yellow normally, and they just weren't there. Jesus. Okay. Okay, all in all, that could have been worse. I should have known it wasn't Santa Fe because it didn't have a bunch of, like, adobe houses and stuff, but whatever. 9th overall is perfectly fine, and then chinesemaster, I think, was my opponent's name. I will just see chinesemaster. Mater? Okay, whatever. I assume that's the same guy. So if it is, I've got a huge advantage, which is really nice. I have to assume that's the same guy. So, what was the difference? Alaska. I mean... Like, if it weren't for that little Alaska symbol on that real estate sign, as well as the area code, I guess, I'm fully putting that in New York. Like, full disclosure, yellow plates, it was like a very normal looking landscape. I would never put that in Alaska if it weren't for that little sign there. So I understand the guess there, I really do. 2 he went down near San Diego, but same sort of idea. And then round 3 he was up in western Minnesota. I understand maybe thinking that's a Minnesota plate, I guess, or North Dakota, not sure. But kind of just lucky that I was closer there. Kentucky, we were both in the state. And then 5, he went Oklahoma. Okay, good start. Very, very good start. Up by almost 8K. So it's not over, but it's definitely an advantage. However, I certainly could throw it all away. So let's try not to do that. Never seen this type of little white sign on the back of the stop sign like this. It's kind of weird. So we have white plates and we have a front. Although that car looks like it might not have a front. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go for a state that has some fronts and some no fronts, so I'm gonna go Ohio. And it is Western Virginia, and that is an absolutely bonkers guess. And my opponent also had an insane guess. Well, that's unfortunate. He gains a little bit of ground right back there. All right. So this sort of expansive green kind of landscape makes me think far northeast. New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont. So without any further information, I'm going to go New Hampshire. And it is northern Vermont, but that is fine. That is not legible, sadly. I don't think there's any way for me to figure that out. So, gonna have to go based on feel here. I'd say it feels Appalachian, so we will go southern Pennsylvania. And it is Vermont. Really? Okay. Didn't feel the same as the last round, but apparently it was the same state. Tough. Next we have some random US thing. US, obviously it's US. What are you saying? Lehrkamp? Sounds German, if anything. Well, where do you have Germans? Dakotas? Minnesota? I could see it being Dakotas. I'll go South Dakota. It is South Dakota. Nice. Okay. Good guess. I'll take that. Finally. South 11. Okay. Time for me to forget what states have rectangular highway shields. I know that Maine, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island all do. Or maybe it's Connecticut, not Rhode Island. So maybe middle ground, go Massachusetts, see if I can find the 11, see if it checks out. So very possible that I will not find the 11 at all. Do I really think this is Massachusetts? And I'm starting to think it's Maine, looking at it. I'm going to switch to Maine, but go kind of southern so I'm not too far out of the way. Yeah, we're going Maine. It is Maine. Nice. Okay, well that was kind of a choke because the 11 was there and it was findable. But spent too much time thinking it wasn't Maine, so I didn't have enough time to search. That's okay though. I mean, it really wasn't a terrible game. My opponent got about 1,000 more than me, so I'm still up by probably 6.5K. The problem is the final game is NMPZ, and I could easily lose that many or more points. So let's try not to do that. Here we go. 30 seconds per round. Let's do it. Yeah, can't pan. Okay. Wow, this is very boring. I'm not really seeing much to distinguish this place from whatever. I'll just go Southern Illinois. It is Southern Minnesota. At least my opponent's not top 3, but it wasn't the best guess of all time. This looks like the Northeast, I would say. Some random road in like New England, probably. I'll go Massachusetts. It was Eastern Pennsylvania. Not a terrible guess. This is where I'm going to make a terrible guess, though. Oh, God. No front. Jesus, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm going to go Little Rock, Arkansas. It was Albuquerque. What? How was that New Mexico? Oh my God. Okay. I don't want this to come crashing down, but it's happening. Alright, tons of oil pumps. Suggests this kind of neck of the woods in Texas, I would think. Yeah, just gonna go Texas. Oh, let's go. That makes up for it. That's a good guess. Okay, just need to not be an idiot in this last round and I should be fine. What in the heck? Okay, is this Texas again? I think this is Texas again. Feels pretty southern. Maybe down that kind of area. Screw it. Wow, no, it was up in the same area. Whoops. Okay, that should be fine. My opponent, there's no way my opponent got like 21k there, so I should be completely okay. Opponent is there. Nice. Okay, he went Indiana for Minnesota. He went Massachusetts as well. He went Arizona, which is a little better guess. It was round 4 that, well, it was the 2 Texas rounds that separated us, but round 4 in particular was really good for me. And then, I guess I didn't check his guesses here, but he was pretty good. Insane guess in Virginia. Very well done. Vermont, he was in the right state. And for the other Vermont, he was down where I was, so I feel less bad. Maine, we were in similar spots. And then South Dakota, he was over the border in Wyoming. But yeah, good games from him, but thankfully, pretty decent games from me. I can't really complain. I mean, a couple rounds that kind of went awry, but all in all, I feel like it was maybe my best week so far. I'm not going to take the time to add up the score, but maybe it was score-wise as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.